Hello, it's Rick, creator of A Funnier You. In this video, we're talking about developing quick wit. Let's talk about wit first. What is wit? Well, to answer that, I'm going to ask you, what is the difference between odor and humor? Humor is a shift of wit. And at the end of this video, I'll tell you what the other one is. Wit. What is wit? Well, wit is what we've already been talking about, and there's layers to it. The first layer, of course, as I just said, and I will repeat myself unfortunately, is the ability to identify an assumption and shatter that assumption, shatter that expectation. A layer or a cousin to that is the inappropriate response. Could be a wildly inappropriate response. So there is the what is expected in the situation, what is the expected answer to a question. Like when you go to Starbucks and they say, what can I get started for you? What is the appropriate answer? And then what is an inappropriate answer? And that'll get you a laugh. And part of that is wit. The other part of wit is connecting two dissimilar ideas. Let me give you an example. We were recently at a barbecue get-together, large group of friends hanging out. And in the kitchen where my wife and I were, there was a discussion about, of all things, cheese. Now, what's funny about cheese? And see, if I started by thinking what's funny, there's nothing funny. So the discussion went on that asking about this cheese, and a woman named Victoria happened to bring it. And they said, I don't know if Victoria brought the cheese. So there's two pieces that align there. One, the lady's name was Victoria. The other one was there was a mystery. All right. So how I got a laugh was I said, of course no one knows. It's Victoria's secret. All right. So that was the connection between nobody knew what the cheese was. The lady's name was Victoria. All right. Well, what's the another name or another way of saying no one knows? It's a secret. Boom. There was that lightning moment of quick wit. And that is the skill I am trying to get you to develop, and I am encouraging you to develop, is listen to what people are saying, identify what assumptions and expectations there, and now we're adding a layer to it, is what can I connect this to create a surprise? One of the reasons people laugh is incongruity or juxtaposition of two dissimilar ideas connecting and how they connect. And that's essentially what I did with that statement of course no one knows. It's Victoria's secret. The group laughed, and then I added a tag was, and she's not telling anybody, right? So that is wit. Now, how do you develop quick wit? One is you work on the skill of your mind as you're watching these videos, and you go out of the world, go to work, go about your business, shopping, listening to people, listening to what they say, and identifying those assumptions and expectations. Now I want you to add on what else is like this. What are some similar concepts, similar ideas? What is something that I can juxtapose in this moment with what is being said, right? So that's the skill. Now the quick part is as you develop that, you will become quicker. The quick part really boils down to removing the filter, removing your ferocious editor, and allowing yourself to risk, giving yourself the will to risk, which essentially is the will of failure. Right? And in that process, you're going to identify what works, what doesn't work. Now, the other part of developing quick wit is what's called a library of priors. I have the same basic jokes whenever I hear someone say something like, oh, I forgot, or I don't remember. And I go, well, memory is the third thing to go. And then I just let it lie, and I wait for them to come back with, well, what's the other two? They're like, yeah, I don't remember. Right? So you're going to want to keep track in a notebook, a app, in your mind, what constructs, what laughs have I gotten before, and looking for opportunities to redeploy them in similar situations, right? You will develop your library of priors, and you will use those as your foundation for making little tweaks here and there to fit the specific situation, the specific audience, and the sorry, I can't say specific, the specific situation. Okay, recap. The difference between odor and humor. Humor is a shift of wit, and odor is a whiff of, exactly, wit. Identifying what is inappropriate in the situation, what is a dissimilar idea that actually has, that I can connect, like the Victoria's she doesn't know, she's not saying, it's a secret, right? Dissimilar ideas, juxtaposition, and incongruity. And then practicing and allowing yourself to remove your filter, remove your ferocious editor, and giving yourself permission to risk it, which means you may fail, and you will fail. I still do. I don't care. I have fun doing it. And if you follow these processes, I can guarantee you, if you stick with it, you will become a funnier you. Now, drop a comment. Let me know, are these videos helping? How can I help? What questions do you have? What else would you like to know about? This channel is for you, and the only way I know what you're interested in is if you talk to me. Talk to me, Goose. All right, we'll see you on the next one.